What's going on, everybody? It's your man Kelvin from Situations the Podcast. I just want to jump on real quick and discuss this GloRilla incident and talk about how dysfunction I find this to be. I find this to be wrong on so many different levels. My thing is, when you have a family issue, I feel you should discuss that with family. This incident should have never been brought to the internet. And the reason I'm saying that is because, you know, I think certain things should stay in-house. I really believe certain things should stay in-house. This should have never been brought to the internet. And I truly feel that Glow's sister is truly wrong for this because why would you air out family business? We all struggle. We all come from a struggle, but you don't hear people talking about the struggle. It's time to glow up. It's time to uh, do better. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. It's time for you to do better. And my thing is, I really don't find Glow to be wrong in this situation. I really don't, because she is not obligated to take care of nobody. She do what she do for her mom. She do what she do for her dad. And to me, if she want to give everybody else something, she can. She's not obligated to do this, but her sister is making it seem like there's an obligation for her to do this. And she doesn't have that obligation. She do what she want to do when she want to do it. My thing is, why don't you have a job? You worried about how people perceive you. She talking about she go out to the club, and when she walk out the club, everybody talking about that's Glow sister, that's Glow sister, and see me getting in the Malibu. Okay, what's wrong with that? If you feel that you should be driving something better than that, then you need to get a job. You can't live off your sister. Your sister can't take everybody with her. She can only do what she can do when she can do it, and that's simple. You can't get mad at her because she's not giving you what you feel you should have just because y'all came up in the struggle together. She found a way out. Now it's time for you to find a way out. But one thing, I do have a couple clips I want to play for you guys, but I want to say this before I play the clip. A wise man once told me that if you're looking to borrow or get something from somebody, come to the table with something. That way they see that you are trying. Meaning, if I want to borrow 500 from you and I got 500 now, but I need 1,000, if they see I'm coming to the table with something, I can easily get 500 from you before I can get a whole 1,000 from you. That's basically what I'm saying. And this situation here, this is what this seemed like to me. It seemed like to me she's coming with her hand out and not trying to help herself at all. Just because her sister, who her sister is, that doesn't make it right. But what I'm going to do is I want to play this one clip from Finesse 2 Time. This was his take on it.
Man, this motherfucking set it off ass bitch. Hey, you set it off, bitch. I ain't got time for you, huh? I just hate to open up the internet. That's all I'm saying. I just hate to open up the internet and see family bashing families. Shut the fuck up, dog. You ain't did what you supposed to did to be somebody. Bitch, you ain't no singing, bitch. You ain't no rapping, bitch. You ain't no motherfucking dancing, bitch. You's a gay bitch. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Then nobody want you because you look too much like a motherfucking boy, and your ass went where you went, and it's that on it. And you're mad at the world because of it. I ain't mad at you. She ain't mad at you. Go get you some motherfucking business.
That was Finesse take on it. Now, my thing was, did Finesse go kind of hard on her? I think he did. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Finesse from that same area. I think Finesse is from Memphis as well. He made it out of the struggle. So why she can't make it out of the struggle? So that's no excuse. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse whatsoever. But then you want to take it to a higher level. Then she goes to TMZ and do an interview with TMZ, and not certain what TMZ paid her for that, but this is what she had to say on TMZ.
Your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hell yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We stay here, we struggle together. Took baths and bottles of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Is them friends obligated? She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the... you're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing. 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 She's not doing nothing for family. At all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. No, she don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass, imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggles, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling, you got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis she getting money to. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her that she treat them like housemaids. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glo pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
What picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not, she didn't actually give him a Jaguar?
It was nowhere near new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
And
of it.
of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like that's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a
$2,500 flat?
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glo might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us zero, none at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day gotta end. I don't give a
Okay. Now you guys tell me, you mean to tell me she's doing all this for $2,500? She airing all this stuff out. She trying to paint this narrative that her sister's such a bad person, and she doing all this for $2,500, which she can easily go get a job and be making $2,500. Well, it was something else that I saw, and I thought was a kind gesture. I saw Tory Lanez send her $2,500. Okay? He sent GloRilla, he sent her sister Victoria Woods, he sent her $2,500. Now, my thing is this. If he sent her this $2,500, what's she going to do with it? Now, she got 9 other siblings. And now, if my math is correct, if you divide $2,500 into 9, that's $277 and some change. Now, is she going to give each one of them $277? Because if not, then, or if she does, you did all this for $277. You made all this roar, all this noise for $277. But I just want to say shout out to Tory Lanez. Big shout out to Tory Lanez for stepping in and doing that for her. But my thing is now, what's she going to do with it? Is she going to split that $2,500 amongst the rest of her 9 siblings? That's going to tell it all right there. If somebody can update me and tell me, or if they hear anything or know them personally, let me know what she did with this $2,500. I want to know if she kept it for herself or did she keep it and divide it amongst her sisters and brothers. Tell me, guys, what you think. Tell me how you feel about this whole situation. Drop it down in the comments, and we can talk about it there. But I just wanted to shine some light on this and kind of weigh in on it. But like I said again, I feel it's truly wrong for her to air out family business. I thought this could have been handled in a different way. But, that's just my way of thinking. But until then, talk with you guys later. Peace.